Okay, hello folks. Welcome back to GreyRack Livestream. I'm Rob, as always, and today we're going to be doing GreyRack. What I'm calling GreyRack. Actually, I didn't name this. A good friend of mine who I trust very well mentioned calling it this, like splashing colorless splash in mono black, calling it GreyRack. So it's not a huge big adjustment here, but there is one card of note. I have to apologize, my mouse is not working super great, so zooming in on cards is not going to be easy for me, or possible at all, apparently. Yes, so Mind Stone, anyway, in any case, is the card I'm trying to isolate here. Why do we need this? Okay, so I'm running Karn. So it accelerates to that one turn earlier. I've sort of eliminated. I went to two Urza Sagas to try and give me a little bit more. It's a finisher, I'm running 24 lands Urza Saga, so I feel a little bit better running 24 lands, two of them being Urza Saga, with these with these Mind Stones in here. So the Mind Stones, they help, and I've also dumped all the double blacks except for Liliana. So really, it should be pretty easy to cast. Yes, it is an early shade. Welcome. It is early. Sorry, I'm getting up early these days. Enjoying my retired life. In any case, always do a funny dance, making me laugh. Anyway, so you get the idea here. It's the gray is the extra artifact. So main deck, we've got 3 ensnaring bridges, 2 mind stones, Karn, and a pithing needle to find off of the Urza Saga, and then of course the Mishra's Factory. Yeah, yes, I'm very lucky. Been very blessed. So yeah, I think that's something interesting to try. It's a bit of a different flavor 08 rack. Also, I put this deck more salvage. It's been a long time since I've run it, and I immediately forgot why I ever got rid of it. I like it as a one of, if not even a two of. If it wasn't GreyRack, I might go 2 Dakmore's 1 Castle. That's how relevant it is. That Raven's Crime lock, that is a really good lock. Well, no, I'm not gonna get into all that. But welcome, friends. In any case, let's play some. I also want to mess around with some more Grist. I really like Grist. I think he's a great card right now for this, the decks I've been seeing. It seems reasonable. I've got that Dakmore loop I was talking about. Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. But no, it wasn't that. Uh, I was in the military. Oh, let's try and zoom this out so you guys can see this a little better. So I'm probably going to take the Snapcaster here. Oh, you are very welcome. It was a fun time for me. Most of it. Oh, that's good. See, I'm very happy to see that. So here, I mean, this is my normal plan. You Ravens cram them once. They pitch, you figure they're going to pitch whatever they pitch. The cards that are remaining in their hand are what they view as their best cards. Like they're going to pitch their worst cards. So your Thoughtseize increases in value in a theoretical way if you cast it after the Ravens cram. I don't know if that actually pans out, but that's my theory on this. Now that can burn you sometimes. Like I've been burned, especially with IOK. You can sometimes get burned when you Ravens Crime first, and they pitch their high casting cost thing, and then your IOK duds. But it's less of an issue with Thoughtseize being able to choose anything. So here, I think I'll take the Archmage's Charm because that draws them cards. The rest are just dud counter spells. And with this Dakmor salvage, I think I may just start him into a Dakmor loop, depending on what I draw here. Yeah, I will. We'll just start him on a Dakmor loop. So this is interesting. He's going to counterspell it? That's odd. Or force of... Oh, he exiles it. That's true. Oh, he drew another Archmage. I see. Okay. Yeah, the force of negation is a good one to counterspell the Raven's Crown with because it exiles it. So I'm not going to play the Shriekings right now. I don't want him to realize he's... Oops. Oh, that's right. That Summoning Sickness, my bad. But still, I'm not going to play those Shrinkings. I'm not going to loop him either because he's holding cards now. So we'll force something out of him. Okay. I undid that. I should have been able to cast there. He's smart. This is a clever one. He's smart. He's not even playing lands. That is clever. Doesn't matter if he forces this. I have one in the graveyard now anyway. Oh, 3 of them. Wow. I kind of need to catch that force before I can cast my Karn, because he'll force the Karn. That's fine. He played a land finally. Something. If I get him down in range of the loop, I don't know. Some people, I thought he was aware of the loop and he wasn't going to do anything to put himself in range of it. Now I'm not so sure. I have to do this. He'll cast his Force of Negation, but it'll take 2 cards. He's got another counterspell, or that. Man, look at the cards this cat ripped. Holy crap, 3 counterspells, 3 Archmage's charms, and he's got a force in his hand. What a dick. Swing at him and then play some stuff. He's still got the force of negation. He's putting everything on his Teferi, which is not too bad of an idea. Okay. Oh, man, see, this is tough. That's what I wanted to happen. Okay. Better get it in my hand now. He drew a card. I thought he might put the Karn away. Yes. I wasn't sure if that was going to hit. Just make sure. As long as we're getting stuff. I probably didn't need that, actually. I forgot I have the Dakmore loop. I really didn't need that. I could have got something else. That was a bit of a misplay. It's nice to have. It lets me draw cards. Oh, okay. I was going to say he could have stole the pithing needle, but that wouldn't do anything. They forget that I've seen people miss that they can steal the racks and the shriekings. They miss that with that card. That's all 4 of those flippin' things. Could you draw any more cards? Yeah, I've got Colonel. I have plenty of decks that's running for Voidwalkers. I think Voidwalk. Oh, he gives it up. Oh, he scoops it. He scoops it up. He didn't like that. He ticked it all the way up to alt. He did not like Karn. See, Karn won that. Absolutely. I don't think there's any configuration of non-Karn 8-rack that had a chance there. We out-controlled him there. Karn's a better planeswalker than Teferi, in my opinion. He finds an answer, he stabilizes, or he creates a threat. Either way. But he did not like that. Sweetness. Karn's extremely strong. That's why, and also, Urza's Saga is very strong. I don't know if 3 is too many. 2 feels about right. I don't think you want 3. Um, but it all works together. The Karn, the Urza Sagas. Oh, just a straight give up. Okay. Mm, this is not the greatest hand of all time. I will keep it, but it's just basically going to be dumb luck if I win. Yeah, circling back to Voidwalker, I think he's really good in this meta. Everybody is using their graveyard for some damn thing or another. And I've won off like cards like this. You catch something like that off of Voidwalker, some big huge bomb, and it's good game right then and there. Like you incidentally win off the Voidwalker sometimes. This seems fine, actually. This oops, not that. This. They're playing some dirty graveyard thing. So Living End or something like that is blue. It's gonna be Living End. But I've got the bridge, which helps a lot in this match. I've seen them fold to that game 1. So I'll drop that next turn. And then if I draw a land, see, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, that's freaking perfect. So I go boom, 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 bridge. I don't care about any of that crap. Oh, he's got counter spells. Okay. Well, it's not over. I thought it was like straight living end. I don't know how he's going to get this back now. I really don't know what he's doing now. But what I... Okay, well, that kind of can solve it for me. So I guess we do like this now. So it is, but damn. Son of a gun. So I could have cast it here. That's flippin' frustrating. It's not over. It's not over. His clock isn't that fast. If I do this... I'm trying to stall here. I can live. If I do this... No, now I'm done. Well, I could theoretically maybe rip a bridge. Well, that's okay. We'll bring in Leyline game 2. And I had this. I actually did have this game 1. If I had cast my Karn instead of the Thoughtseize, I would have... Nah, it wouldn't have mattered. He still casts it. Well, I could have got the bridge, yeah. I think there was a play line in there for me to win. I don't rip the bridge, so let's just scoop it. Those are useless. Mostly. So he actually has to have the living end in his hand, unlike the cascading living ends. So he's vulnerable to actually, um, ripping the living end out of his hand. Yeah, I believe there was. I mean, it's impossible to know beforehand, but I believe there was a play line for me to win game one. If I had cast Karn instead of the Thoughtseize, I could have fetched a bridge that turn, and that probably would have won it. Bridge on the ground wins, I think. Oh, man. Okay, that I can keep. Oh, he's got his too. Oh, this is a great card to rip. I thought I might see less of these after Modern Horizon, but I've seen quite a bit more. Oof, that is painful. But I'm honestly, this is kind of like redundant. So in a way, that kind of helps me. I think here we cast the bridge. I can. Yeah, we cast the bridge here. That gives me control. I'm going to have cards in my hand, so I should be able to swing with the constructs. He's got me two ways, but I got him two ways. Yeah, the constructs. The constructs, or if I get a card, or Liliana. Don't forget, this thing, even though the Chalice of the Void is in play, this can still put a rack into play. I've had this happen before where this can get you a rack, so it's really nice. He can't even path to exile. I think the constructs are going to give him an issue. Oh yeah, don't worry, I will be. It should. I should always have one. Oh, it stops on my draw. I've never had an issue where I couldn't make two, but I did put a stop there just in case. Oh, you know why I've never had an issue? Because the trigger for it to get the third counter goes on the stack, and when that trigger goes on, that's when I make the token. So I really don't actually need this here, and then that throws me off actually having that there. It was under tested, David. The guy who was supposed to be checking it, he wrote a rather interesting set of tweets or something where He says that he was busy doing something else, and if he had looked closely at this, he wouldn't have let it go through. So it is pushed as can be. Yeah, see, this is where I want. This is where I do it. This looks great, right? He's got no answers. I can't stress enough how if you're linear, like if you're using smallpox, I discard. I mean, you may get lucky with these constructs too, but this card can shut down a linear version. You just have nothing. What can you do? Yeah, you get to see what you draw. Oh, and look what I drew. Great. Yeah, you get to see what you draw in case you don't want to make that construct because you drew something good. That's why I want that trigger. Or, I mean, that's just the way it worked out. But okay, he does have plays. Okay. So he's got plays. I'm gonna get these out of my hand. Because it'll be countered by the chalice. I would have. That's a good question. Okay, that's annoying. That's good. This can get me out of it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's a chalice on play with one counter. Okay. Yeah, we can just kill the Karn right now. Actually, I forgot about that. Just get rid of that. I forgot about that. That's one of the main reasons to run Karn. Um, I don't have that anymore. Oh, that's not going to help me. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons that one of the first things that I was thinking when I wanted to add Hawk Karn was to get rid of Chalice. And I forgot when I ticked up, but it's okay. Um, I guess just play these. Why not? I'll keep this in hand. Yeah, my deck doesn't fold to this because I'm not linear. It's alternate win, Karn time. I gotta come up with something in there. I'm pretty sure I got something. I mean, I can swing at him with like you can do interesting things. Oh, he's just gonna scoop it. Okay, fine. I didn't really have like a concrete win, to be honest with you. Like I could do things and drag it out until I got a lily, and then start killing him with the rack. But like kill all of his lands with liquid metal coating, and then trading post gets back anything that is destroyed, and I don't know. Eventually, you get a lily in play, and you run him out of cards. I used to have like more concrete finishers in here, like Sky Sovereign and stuff, but I sort of I'm really tight on space, so I've really just tried to find the stuff that I absolutely need and not have anything that wasn't performing. So every single card that's in here, I have a good need for, um, and then the four ley lines because I think right now ley line is very good. Hey Johnny, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome everyone. I didn't say welcome to. Thank you guys for joining. Legends of Runeterra. That is the Riot like auto chess game. I have seen it but not played it. This hand is kind of poop. The Darksteel Citadel. It's you can find a land for like a pitch, like if you need a Raven's Crime pitch or you just needed the land. I was in there before because I was running Sky Sovereign, actually, to be really honest, and I have not found the Darksteel in a long time. Yeah, this got them all. That looks better. This is a tough one to choose what to keep. I think I have to bury my finisher here. This is an engine on its own. This is good, and then this. I should have probably mulled to the ley line, but he didn't get his ley line either, so I guess it's even for a change. If I run either of Sky Sovereign or Warm Coil, I would need the Dark Steel in there to make sure I had a land to be able to cast one of those things. That makes sense. Like you can't guarantee 5 and 6 lands in this. I mean, 5 was a stretch, but that's why the Dark Steel is in there. Hey, Harrison, welcome. Um, you can sign up on. You can put a form on the comments. I'll make sure that royalties happen for you there. Is it a card game? I thought it was their auto chess battler. Crashing football. I guess I'll kill that. Hey, welcome. Yes, spicy GreyRacks today. Yeah, as foretold is here, and it's gonna hit. But I was thinking the ensnaring bridge. I don't know. It's gonna take care of like his main things. That almost sounds like it's GreyRack though. If you hadn't noticed, I put Mind Stones in here. I was debating it. The reason I didn't is because I don't have guarantee. I want to make sure I can cast that card. I was thinking about double criming him there. Now I can. I think no. I can't. He's got the cryptic, but I gotta cast this. Oh yeah, counterspell. Okay. 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 So, boy, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be really tough. We have to crime here. All right. So now I'm just dealing with his crap. His rhinos, which are formidable, but I think I have enough turns to get the rack or to get the bridge out with Karn. Oh, he rips a counter spell. Well, that's going to be a good game. Well, no, I could technically rip a bridge. Boy, that was a nice rip for him, huh? I had an idea. I could still rip a bridge. That ain't gonna do it. All right, GG. Can I buy myself a turn here? Does it matter? Might as well try. No, I'll still die. I'll still die. That was tough, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Um, I almost wanted to have, yeah, if I could have made one of the factories live, then I theoretically could have ripped a bridge and stabilized. But nah, that was juice. I should have. The problem, what I should have done, guys, is I really, when you got a deck that is so bound up by their graveyard, I should have probably mulliganed to the ley line. Although, to be fair, it wouldn't have actually helped me there. Um, I got rid of the one Rhino spell, but he drew another one. So he didn't win off his graveyard. He won off of his just ripped Rhinos and then ripped Counterspell. There's nothing really you can do when that happens. You're just going to lose. That's magic. I keep it. What's Monk discard? I have black and white. This hand's a little sketchy. Oh, that damn thing. Oh, it's a Dakin deck. I have these. He's cool. Oh, this damn thing. Two of them. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that was the right way to go. Take the as foretold. Then, yeah, could have been. Living End, you got a good case to Living End to mull for that against Living End. Did they? Um, I don't know what to take here. This is rough. I'll take Dakin, I guess. Damn, I don't like any of it. I actually know that was wrong. What's AOE again? Oh, I hate this little bastard. Yeah, I should have. That's what I was thinking. I could needle the Planeswalker. Um, yeah, that was like the worst thing I could have possibly taken. I should have taken the prismatic ending. Maybe he'll waste it on this if I name Dakin. I should have taken that prismatic ending. To be honest with you, I got rushed there for some reason. Or the counterspell, either way. That would have been a better choice. What did I miss here? Hold on. No, no, no. I'm missing something. I don't know what I missed. Um, if you were asking about Myth Realized, I still have it. I'm still running it. I've been on GreyRack a little bit more lately. Um, I can't really do much here because he's got Counterspell in his hand and the um, what's it called? Prismatic Ending. I kind of gotta let him just play into my hand, I think. Well, that's not great. Oh shit, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. There's nothing. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, he's got this one. I'm not gonna. There's no way I'm winning this one. I'd rather not have him see my bridge and not have that information because he's gonna counterspell it or just exile it. Um, that was poorly played on my part. Even with that, I run out of mana. There was nothing like I was thinking about that play too, the draw with a Mind Stone, but I run out of mana to cast any. Like even if I could like have drawn a Blood Chief to sort of target them, my ideal was to like get something that force his hand on the counter spell, and then I could play the bridge. But I didn't have any of that. I needed like a Thought Seize or this. IOK would have done it, but none of those came. I really think he's not into graveyard too much. Yeah, this could possibly go, or maybe I don't know. Yeah, if I get rid of this, I could add the one I was thinking of that I've used before pretty successfully is it is called Heart of Kirin. It's a really nice equipment that you can crew by using a Planeswalker token. It's a 4/4 flyer vigilance. That may be the swap out there. Try that. That looks a lot better than last hand. Man, I encountered a couple days ago. I don't know if it was somebody responding to the deck specifically, but there was some vicious. There was like he mulled to the ley line and then cascaded into omniscience. It was awful. I think I care. I don't care a ton about Teferi. I think I get the 2 Stone Forgers off of this. Yeah, I agree. There's some concessions that we have. We do have to make some concessions sideboard space wise, and I mean it's a non-zero amount of sacrifice. So it's definitely something to consider. If you have a particular meta where you need your sideboard, this ain't gonna work for you. I'd love to draw a land. Okay, so I'm really wanting to get his counterspell. One way or another, I'm trying to rip that. Okay, there goes the counterspell. Alright, yield through this turn. It's a risk. Like, I mean, I've done all that I can. If he's got another counterspell, he's got it. He doesn't have one. Good. It's a good play. That's good too. Okay, we're sitting pretty now. Oh, excellent. It's always nice to have body to tank a hit. These are the good times, folks. When they're completely locked out and our plan is just killing them slowly over time. Oh, got a prismatic ending on that. He's still they're still in big trouble. That's always nice. We'll just start abusing it right now. Let's just finish him off. Nah, you play Karn here. I think when he's out, I could just I'm gonna get this. I'm just gonna end him and get rid of any resources he might have. Oh, you're trying to sell he doesn't have that? Yeah. No, it is what it is. You can you can get trading posts to refresh the fallen racks and Tormod's crypt too. I really like trading posts. That is a nice stabilizer. It can get you the life and then all the other stuff. I don't see him winning now. I got too much. He's got to do too much to even survive. All right. It's good. We're running kind of similar decks. I mean, the cards are completely different, but the idea is fundamentally kind of the same. It's a bit of deny the opponent either their threats, and then you win off of planeswalkers that you guard. There's some similarities in any case. I like out controlling these decks when we can't win. It's not clear. Alexander, welcome. Hey, thanks for joining. This looks pretty good. This is a type of hand you want to out control them. Let's see what they got. Well, I gotta take. I have to take this. There's no question. See, that is one thing about his approach is that he has very limited threats. So if you can get rid of those early on, he sits there kind of dirtily. Oh, this is great. See, look at this. I can threaten Karn on turn 3. And he cannot prismatic ending my Karn. Yes, Blood Chiefs. Actually, I just love this card. It when I'm planning. I mean, for a deck like this particular build, where I am planning on going to 4CC, it's like early on it hits the small creatures, small planeswalkers, and then later on it hits all the rest. It seems like a no-brainer, but yeah, I really like that Blood Chief. He's not showing enough. He doesn't have black. This is great. Out controlling the control. The play of the game, the Pog, was IOK killing his Stoneforge. His particular hand had a lot riding on him getting a turn 2 Stoneforge. Yes, agreed. That's all. The push was failing me, and I switched over to Blood Chiefs on like one copy at first, and then I immediately switched the rest. It was just great. So he vindicates that. That's okay. Let's just play this. Okay. This looks reasonable. Swings at Karn, that means he doesn't have an answer. I'm not familiar with historic. I just remember um, it being some sort of like, I know it's online only. I don't really know what it is, to be honest with you. It's like Arena. Oh, wow. What a nice little switcheroo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost enough. I gotta put the bridge down here. Really? I hope he doesn't have a force spike. I'll be hating life. Oh, oof. That is not what I wanted to see. That is what I wanted to see. No good. Alright, so race time. My constructs look pretty good here. That's a reasonable card to draw. Yeah, that is a good top deck, actually. Okay. Yield to end step. Smart to hold one for blocking. Wow. Very nice. I don't remember what I was doing back in those days. I love Red and Six. It's one of my favorite walkers of all time. I really like that card. I just hate how it's so far away from black. I've tried many times to try and come up with some kind of 8-rack with Ren and 6, but it just becomes Jund. I guess I could have swung first, but whatever. It is Jund. Um, he's still going to take 6 damage here. So what is he doing? Is he still using racks? Like if you're going to run in 6, I have a hard time finding enough like room for enough discard effects to um, consistently kill him with racks. So are you running racks or what? So literally instead, basically, it's like so. I mean, I thought of it, but like lightning. What is this? Lightning returns lands. So your lands for your Raven's Crime route. Right. Um, yeah, that was one of the things. I just, oh, I can even just draw a card here. Oh, look at that, neat. But no, it's too cute. Just Raven's Crime, all good. All right, and he scoops the whole way. So I don't know if those came through or not, but that's good. Okay, so what you're saying is, hold on, let me just grab my Jund. All right, so basically, let's just. Ignoble Hierarchs or no? Probably not. I assume you still want upgraded removal package. Let's see. What else do we want? Oh, you said smallpox. How many lands? It's got to be more than I'm running. There's 23 at least. What else? Smallpox. Fatal Push, probably, instead of some of these. We probably don't want Assassin's Trophy giving them lands if we're going to be fatal pushing them. I mean, if we're going to be smallpoxing them. Or does this be? Or should this just be lightning bolt? Um, where did you send the link? Loam too, huh? No abrupts made. All right. Probably that. I don't see link in the chat. It doesn't show it, maybe. Three Crocos, Skelemental. I don't even know if I have any Skelementals. No, I don't even have a Skelemental. This is just Jund, really. Yeah, see, that's where I go with it too. Like, you end up, if you're in, I mean, we're doing Croxes, and yeah, I get to the same point, I guess. Some weird Croxa list, really. No Shriekings. It seems like, okay, so I haven't played it. I don't have any seasoned pyromancers even. Um, but to be honest with you, it seems like it's got an identity crisis. Like it's almost three different decks. But I'll grant you that there's synergy here and here, and there's synergy with Loam and everything that Smallpox GreyRack tries to do. So I'll grant you some of that, but it just seems unfocused to me, just on the theoretical basis. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. But I really don't have all. I don't know how much of a difference Skelemental makes. I guess I can get a Skelemental. They got to be pennies. The seasoned pyros are expensive. That's got to be two double red. So it's like you're asking double black and you need, so for turn 2, you could have turn 2 plays that could require both double block and or red and green. You see what I'm saying? That is a flippin' tall ask. And then you also want possibly a double red on turn 3. This is very difficult. That's a tough ask. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's really what you need. Ren fixes all the rest of your mana. But if you don't have that Ren or possibly like some kind of a loam play, yeah, the Ren, you need, if you get Ren, yeah, mana problem's done. But I don't know, like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, doesn't Smallpox want to just play second? Like, you want to go second and you want to play your Smallpox on turn 2 and rip out their, like, let them overcommit on their turn 1 and turn 2 plays, and then you get some kind of a huge bomb here on your turn 2 play. Ren and 6 lets them dirtle along, and then is it as meaningful? I don't know. Like, it seems a bit counter. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But like I said, I don't even have all the cards. Where is it now? I guess we could try it. Why not? We're here messing around with it. I went to the trouble to build it. The only real difference between mine and his list is the Seasoned Pyro, which I get. Seasoned Pyro is a great card, but I've also had. Um, ugh, well, I'm not light. I'm not land screwed. This is probably not the hand to keep. Okay, I guess we keep this one. Yeah, I didn't. I really didn't want to see that. Hmm. It's interesting. I haven't seen that in a while. It's another choice instead of the Heart of Karen, you could use Smuggler's Copter. Any one thing people may or may not know about Karn the Great Creator, if you use his +1 on a vehicle and they swing, they can all of their other effects that happen when they swing, you get. Well, I kind of want him to. Do I want to? I want to blow up the copter this turn, but I don't know. I think the play is to blow up the copter. Hey, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Oh man, thank you for your service over there, brother. Oh man, I hope things are going well for you over there. Oh, it's this. It's the Underworld Cookbook deck. You know, I have been really trying to not pay attention to it, to be honest with you. I've sort of been keeping all that stuff out of my life. But I know whatever it is you are out there doing is really important, and I'm grateful to you and those like you that are doing that kind of stuff. I hate smallpoxing like that. It just helps him, really. I think here we. What do we, Croxa here? I think Croxa here. Yeah, the Croxa's good. Positions to come up next turn, maybe, if I get the right cards. Or soon, anyway. I guess not next turn, but. Well, actually, yeah. If I get a land and a fetch, or a fetch land, that is. Ooh, look at him. What? Weird. Man, everybody's jamming freaking Urza Saga. Hmm. Yeah, I was in the Navy and the Army. This is kind of good, I guess. Just got don't forget the rack is taking him still. This is all kind of working out pretty well, sort of incidentally. I didn't really mean for it to. Yeah, that's perfect, right? Boom. No, 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 no! Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I misclicked that. It was supposed to be the mountain. That's okay. We win here anyway. Come on. This whatever. It's a win. I'm sorry. If he wins, I'm really sorry. I don't think he can get a freaking make it big enough to kill me, but who knows? Oh, what was that? He had some art. He had some trigger. He's gonna win. He's gonna win. I'm sorry. This was a win. Sorry, folks. Yeah, he's gonna win. Yeah. This is gonna be a 4-4-3-3. Oh, he gets his witch's oven off of it. I can't believe I did that, guys. It was a win. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh man, boy, that stinks, brother. That stinks. Well, I don't know. Whatever. It's too little too late now, unfortunately. Imagine fetching the right land. Maybe he's got 3 lands? I don't think so. No, he did not. That's a good game. Sorry, folks. That was an unbelievable punt. Yeah, that was an unbelievable punt on my part. I will have to apologize to y'all because that was not the deck. Folks ask me to run leagues. That's why I can't stream and pay attention very well. Like, I was thinking I could do a recording and then upload it after so I could just focus on the game, but I make blunders all the freaking time like that, and that's the kind of thing that would tilt me like fucking crazy. Like what you were saying, like if that happened to me, my tilt would be through the freaking roof on that, man. I want to see red and 6, but I can't let this hand go. I will check it out. I'll find it somewhere. Ooh. Oh, these little foods. I don't know what to take here. The cookbook, I guess? I guess the cookbook, is that right? I should have sided in Grave Hate. That was silly of me not to do that. It's, again, running it offline is probably getting familiar with it. Probably a good idea. Yeah. Okay. Profitable? No, I don't try and make money off of this. I think we kill that thing first off. No, I'm just messing with it because we were talking about it. I squirrel around like that sometimes. I mean, I'm set up for another Croxa next turn. That's pretty good under any circumstances, you know. Like you can like Croxa. That's good value. Yeah. I don't mind at all. But I figure nobody else is going to test the weird, strange, Karn racks, and I was testing like grist and all kinds of weird stuff. And nobody's going to test that on camera usually, so might as well. I enjoy doing it anyway, so. You guys rock. Thank you. I may have a chance to actually play 8-rack tonight in paper, in person. Finally, they're starting stuff back in my area without the COVID, obviously. Um, and there's actually some modern things happening. Is this something I need to worry about? Definitely block. Yeah, well, no problem at all. I really do enjoy it. All right, so this all looks good because that hits. It's only got one counter now, so I can swing for this. You still got the masks, huh? Yeah, everything is back to normal. At least I live in Florida, and we're a little bit more ahead of the curve, I think, than some of the other states. But for us, like I've been noticing lately, like everyone, the workers, nobody's wearing masks anymore. It's all gone. Everything's starting to get back to actual normal now. In the near future, I'm interested in taking some doing some stuff in Europe. We were looking at maybe focusing in on Italy once we get all of our passport situation and all this COVID stuff dies down. I actually have a. Ooh, that's interesting. But see, this is kind of painful here, huh? Actually, I was actually thinking of. Well, we'll see. Like depending on how things go, but um, maybe looking at some properties, and you can buy some stuff very inexpensive right now. But anyway, there's like a lot of stuff that has to fall into place for any of that to go down. Let's see what happens. I think I have. Can I swing here? I can't really swing here, can I? If I swing here, I'm gonna get squished. This can't really help me. I can't think of anything really to do here. I can't swing or I'll die. And I can't kill him through a swing and smallpox combo that I can think of. Man, I wish I had my Karn. Karn is really good against this. Yeah, I'm not hating on. Don't get me wrong. I've played this deck out poor. I've played it poorly. Don't I'm not making any judgments on its build based on my inadequate play of it. But I was yeah, I was kind of having some. I was rolling with that Karn there. It's not totally over. There are plays like if I hit a rack or something like that, I can kill him next turn. It's not. I'm not out of it. He can't kill me. What's he doing? He's gonna combo out? Hmm. That's okay. It's whatever. That's not gonna get us there, guys. It's close, but no cigar. Oh well. Good games. I don't know if that's typing or not. It is. Okay. Yeah, he got me. But there is probably something here. I have to be honest with you. I'm surprised the rack did as much damage as it did. It felt like it was incidental to the Jund game plan. So yeah, the rack in Jund impressed me. I'll say that, and it needs to be looked at more, like you said, off camera. I'll take a look at it more. I don't have those season pizzies, but they're like $50 or something like that. I don't really feel like spending that. Especially the thing is, like those things, they're great when they hit, but I've taken advantage. I've been on the other side of it, and it seems like I kind of take advantage of it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we'll take a look at that. Let's go back to our GreyRack for a little bit here. Actually, I'm going to take 5. I will be right back. for that intermission. Refilled the coffee, very necessary. All right. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll look more at that that run in 6 tomorrow. You know, the other thing I wanted to look at, sort of had it in the back of my mind. You guys were talking about MythRack earlier. Where's the last MythRack version? Boy, it's been a while. MythRack needs to be updated with Urza's Saga. I was thinking this needs to go out. It's cute. Hey, welcome, Rogue, and you can look at the deck list in the link of the description. I believe it should be linked to this GreyRack. This is what we're testing today. I'll get back to it in a second. The other thing I want to, but yeah, I'm going to leave MythRack undone here so that reminds me to, oh, actually, no, I'll never find it again then. Let's just do a quick update. I want smallpox in here. Sorry, I just wanted to make a little, I wanted to make a myth, to work on my MythRack now that there's some new options here. Probably not that anymore. Some people were saying 25 and even 26 lands for smallpox builds. Seems insane to me, but with Urza Sagas being 2 of the lands, I'm okay with it. We'll go to 25 on that. Oof. I don't know. Oh, we want to do one last. Hey, baby. That's wifey. She's got special privileges, as indicated by her name color. Let's see. I wanted that pithing needle in here. You know, the other card I was thinking might be nice to throw in main deck could be Tormod's Crypt or Expedition Map. You could kind of chain these things together with Expedition Map. I know some people are doing that. And I was thinking that might be good in the Karn rack, actually, now that this is sort of tweaked up. I'll test this tomorrow. This is going to be what I mess with tomorrow. I always liked Smallpox with Myth. It's like the one it's like the one card that you can kind of use. Like, but now we actually have another card, which is Urza Saga. So I was thinking there might actually be some non-linearity to this extremely hyper-linear build. This might have some merit to it right here, guys. You've got a bit of toolbox room to play with. I could even drop one of these and add in something like not that, but could go like no, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll just put this back for now. And I'll look at that tomorrow. That'll be for tomorrow's project or something. But all right, getting back to GreyRack, I did want to tweak some stuff. So it was pointed out I'm pretty much not using the Dark Steel Citadel anymore, and I do need at least one equipment in there. And I don't think the equipment is going to be the Sky Sovereign. I think it's going to be one of the two CCs. It's going to be the Copter. It's going to either be Copter or it's going to be Heart of Kirin. So, oh, maybe don't put them into the deck. All right, so the Heart of Kirin is cool because it's vigilance, so it can block, and people forget about that all the time. You can swing with it, and then it goes, everything's tapped out, seemingly tapped out, and they swing at you, and oh yeah, by the way, you just crew it with a Planeswalker token, and yeah, it's still untapped. So I think I'm going to go with that. The Smuggler's Cop. The problem is this eats the Planeswalker tokens to swing. You don't really love swinging with it. I mean, it becomes a 2/2 vigilance flying when it swings off the +1 without eating the token, which is still not bad. The Copter, on the other hand, gets you you get the nice looting effect, which is especially Uh, I don't know. It's just handy. I think I'll dump the Copter, but we'll just keep the Heart of Kirin. I think overall I've had better performance from out of the Heart. Um, oh, what else did I want to look at? I wanted to look at. Maybe strip one Mind Stone and adding for the toolbox an expedition map. So, like, let's say because the Karn makes it grindy matches, right? So if I rip one of these things in a grindy match, now I can rip the other one, and chain them together. Hmm. So it's a good time to think. So if both of these things right now were the rack, would this hand be a lot better? Not really. They're okay. It's not the greatest of hands, but I will keep it. I got a good amount of hand destruction. This again. I've got to I've got to kill the oven, I think. I mean, the good news about this deck is it's not super fast. So right here, the other card I was considering putting in instead of Expedition Map was Tormod's Crypt, and right here, the Tormod's Crypt would have been I would have looked like prescient. So This is rough. I told myself not to take any one-landers in GreyRack, unless it looks amazing for some reason. But the GreyRack, I really don't want to take one-landers. I kind of didn't think that I was taking one-lander, or I didn't really realize it at the time. I don't know. Yep, my better half. So, does Pithy Needle hurt anything? Yes, it sure as hell does. We want to name Underworld Cookbook here, actually. She is the best. You can't imagine. She's the best. So when did he go? So it's got Greater Gargadon? I haven't seen any of this. This is crazy. Oh, I see. It's an alternate win con. He puts something else to do with all those damn tokens. Oh, that's great. That's super good to have. Now, even if these goofballs come at me, they're just dumb beaters. That's the thing that I was not like. Even if this deck is super broken, ooh, that I don't love. That's a nice. I haven't seen that before. Mayhem Devil, huh? Gotta get rid of him, but we're okay for right now. I think we peaked. Boom. So this whole toolbox approach worked out nice. I may not have nailed it with the Tormod's Crypt, but I hit with the Pithing Needle. Ooh, timeout. Okay, back. Sorry. Stupid telemarketer made me stop everything. Because that's a thing. All right. I'm just going to play my two crimes here. We're getting into some kind of really long, grindy situation, and I'm fine with that. It's a little awkward. I think, yeah, still grab the Saga, right? I did it wrong. I should have just done that at the end of their turn, but whatever. I'm not super worried about that. Yeah, he's just stuck there pinging me with the stupid Stitcher supplier. Cool. This is working out very well. Now, if I can be smart and win this game, I'll try and remember to mulligan to the play lane. Although those are kind of good regardless. There's a 3-3. I mean, he comes down. It's a nice secondary thing. Yeah, the ley line doesn't hurt him as bad. Oh, to the food tokens, yeah. They can. This one can be brutal sometimes. Oof. Yeah, these are good finishers for him. I gotta get this game put away immediately. I mean, he's probably got some, like, Colligan's command scenario in there. I mean, I have no idea the way this is gonna roll out. I'm pleased with my deck because win or lose, honestly, I've at least given myself a really nice position. That's all you can really ask for. I mean, you're competing. Can kill me? Yeah. This looks death to me. Yes, I run 3. I tested 4, and I think 4 was too many. But you may want, if you can get the playset for a deal, I may just get the playset just in case. But I am currently running 3. I don't know. I couldn't count. I assume he has enough to beat me. Looks like he has exacties. No, he's got extras. No, he had extras. Okay. It wasn't even that close. Okay. Um. Oh, come on. We could have finished that out. Don't be such a fucking chicken shit. So now what? This is all bugged now? I don't know. This is all bugged or something. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Seems bugged or something. I thought he just conceded there. Hmm. Yeah, 3 Karn I think is the right number. This looks okay-ish. Maybe. Ooh, I want to see this. It's weird. It's not merfolk. It's just blue flying beaters, blue flyers, blue heights, whatever. I kind of have to take that one. Shush. What is this? It ended up going after all. I have to concede this one now. I don't know what happened. Hmm. I probably should have played the Mind Stone this turn. I don't know. I was a little worried about that Jin. So this is going to be the type of game where I'm gonna probably do something. I'm gonna try and win off the card for sure. That definitely helps. Okay, good. This. Don't care about that. That could be a thing, so we'll do this first. Name Siren Storm Tamer. Cast that on that. I'm looking pretty good here. Should be able to +1 here, I think, safely. Oh, wow. Good. Just high enough casting cost to get past the spell stutter. Oh, no, no! Shite. Son of a bitch. That stinks. Son of a bitch, right? I could have gotten the. I hate that. Sometimes I feel like it's greedy to get the card right away from Karn. To like I could have got the bridge, right? Um, but then I feel like that's greedy and risky. And then I don't know, going the other way with it turned out to be the wrong play. So I guess you can't really predict, but it's not gonna get there. That's a good game. Damn. So the winning path there is to get the bridge. If I get the bridge, I play it, and he just sits there like a dumbass. This looks more reasonable. I don't like one land. I just talked to myself about not keeping one landers. It does look pretty reasonable. So trading post, it's a real. I hope I get a chance to play it for you. If you're in a grindy match, it's one of the best cards. You can gain life off of it, so it's a good life. It's a good card to grab versus something that's trying to race you. You just discard a card, gain 4 life. Then you can get back anything that's in the graveyard. You can get back any artifact from the graveyard, and then that's the two main things. Um, you can draw cards off of it too, but that's rare. It's usually one of those two things, but drawing cards is good too. What is this? All of this is bad. Take the Siren Storm Caller first. My mouse is jacked up here, guys. Sorry. That's why it's like having a hard time zooming in on cards and stuff. Yes, definitely needed that. Get rid of 2 counter spells. And now we're just looking at a bunch of dumb flyers against my bridge. Colonel, look in the link to this description. It's this build right here, minus the tweaks we made in the video. Yeah, see, that's just a dumb beater. This is looking solid so far. I got some gas. I got nice stabilized board. Don't get that is like a dumb card to play. He sees this on the play. Guys, don't do this. If you're on the other side of 8-rack, hold those cards in your hand. Cards in your hand against 8-rack are that's your dude like shields. See what I'm saying? It doesn't hit, but it easily could have hit. You know what I'm saying? I goofed here. I have to do this now, unfortunately. I wanted to do this at the end of their turn. Doesn't matter though. Yeah, that doesn't do anything to us. A bunch of tokens they can't attack. So call it Siren Stormcaller. Fine. So expedition map looks cool here, kind of. I mean, you could it won't help us here, okay? But you could see how this would be a nice. Um, you see, that's a finisher. You know what I mean? Could make a couple of fatties right here. Also, I'm only still in the testing phase, Colonel, on the Mind Stones. Um, I don't know if they're good or bad here. I like them so far. I haven't had any occasion to be like, oh, it's garbage. This is a nice rip, actually. The counterspell doesn't do anything to this. Lands are fine rips now. You can see how, GreyRack with bridges and stuff like that, it's going to create. Let's kill this thing. I don't like it. Okay. Oh, no. So this is an expensive Raven's Prime there. Regardless, though, you could see how a grindy a deck, how GreyRack is grindy, and maybe the toolbox of Urza Saga could really play into that. Give you like you create two, then fetch, use get the expedition back, make two more. You've got like a small army of constructs, and they're all flipping huge. Okay, we'll just do the same thing again. I really like this card. This is a really, I think, I mean, you do see it being played, but it's a really good card, I think. That hit him really hard. Now, see, look, these become a thing. So if he bounces my bridge, well, they are flying, but still, you see what I'm saying? They become more relevant now. If he bounces my bridge, I'm probably screwed. Not a good rip. He's playing smart now. He's holding cards. I really have no bad rips other than more racks at this point. Okay, he wants the scry. How awesome would it be to rip a Dakmor at this time? I'm glad Dakmor's back in there. That's one thing the deck has been missing, I think. That Dakmor loop has come up a bunch of times. Even just one. I think back when I was running it regularly, I think two is where I landed. But Castle Lock Twain, since that game, I think when Castle Lock Twain came out, I stopped using Dakmor. But I think that was maybe a mistake to completely phase out Dakmor. Silent Clearing's been gone, completely gone since Lock Twain. Raven's Crime doing some freaking work here. That's death, I think. It creates some really grindy matches. Karnrat. So currently, this is what I'm doing. I got 2 Lock Twains and 1 Dakmor, 4 Factories, and 2 Sagas, 4 Urborgs. That's the rest swamps. That's what I'm running for lands right now. I don't know, but I think that is where I'm going to fall on it. Like you almost always want to have, you're creating grindy matches, so all 3 of these cards are important in that. I think 2-1. That seems about right. Not always going to see this, but it's there. Also, the other thing is, now that I think about that, we actually have more copies of that with the expedition map. Urza Saga equals Dakmor Salvage now with the expedition map. That's really cool. I forgot about that. So yeah, more mileage, more targets for the expedition map. Maybe you need that. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe that's something that you need to fetch. This is cool. This is a good hand. You just gotta get rid of the counter spells. We should be fine. So far, I've liked it. So far, I like to accelerate into Karn. They cycle out really cheap. You know what I mean? Mind Stones they're always pretty good. I could go all in and play the Karn. I think he's got flashy dudes. I think that's what he's holding for. I'm going to play this instead. That. Okay. He's still pretty dirtily. Just to see here. We're in good shape here, I think. I hope. Let's go with the. We'll go with the bridge. Great. And play this. He's on a clock. Bridge is already in play. Yeah. Regarding Karnrak in general, so Lily works great with the bridge, obviously, but Karn also he really benefits like from the bridge being in play. I think I'm gonna play the Karn here. Actually, strangely, you may think that's odd. Swings at me. Doesn't even bother swinging at Karn. That's great. Alright, well, we'll give it a try with the Lily. See if he counters it or not. That'll tell me what to fetch. Uh, Currently, I don't have one. I get fucked up, basically. Feed the swarm? Question mark? Question mark? I need to relook at it. I don't know if you expect enchantments, this may not be the best choice for you. I'm not sure. The only chances I've had with it is with Karnrak out controlling them. So that's the other thing. When you fetch the scepter, you know, Karn kind of gets to be like, he can do the Liliana thing by himself. That's why I wanted to make sure Karn hit. It doesn't do nothing now. just going to double up on bridges. Sometimes it's smart to do this, just extra layers. It's nothing. It doesn't do anything to us. You should keep it in the sand, if anything. Looking good here, fellas. And wifey. Does he have anything I need to pissing? I guess Stormcaller. Just for fun, get something else, right? See, this is like one of the things you can do, like, you can kill stuff with the executioner, then you get the trading post in play, and you can bring back your executioner, you know what I'm saying, and just repeat, repeat. Great, excellent. This is not the type of deck that we can easily take down in 8-rack normally, but I believe that with GreyRack giving us that kind of really nice control plan, you know, grindy, you can really just grind this. This is a deck you can sit and grind out with those blue whites that want to do it. We saw that earlier in this video. Yeah. But yes, the question of enchantments is open. I the times that I faced it, like I kept getting like they get down to just a couple life, and then they stabilize and completely lock me out and make me feel very stupid. I don't really have a good plan against it. Maybe something like green splash and some mass enchantment removal or some kind of thing like that. I don't know. Don't know. It's if you're expecting a lot of it, I don't know about 8-rack against that. That seems like a very tough match for us. That being said, I don't think it's going to be popular. No, people don't like enchantments. It feels like there's a certain type of like broy type Magic player that hates it. You know what I mean? No matter how effective it is, it like to them, to use like a broy term, it feels pussy. And they don't want to, you know, use decks that feel like lame to them. So whatever. Anyway, so I don't see it being super popular enchantments, but we'll see. All right, so I'm going to call it good for this stream. That was a nice, good stream. Thank you all so much, chat, folks, so much, chat. I really, really appreciate it. I can't thank you all enough. You make this so fun, and stay tuned. There's going to be more testing. Probably test some more on that Ren 6-rack, and then GreyRack, and then other stuff. Karn-rack obviously is GreyRack, but I kind of like GreyRack. It sounds cool. All right, folks. Thanks for watching.